dad's shop, Papa John's World. We're going to redo the brake pads and brake rotors for my 2012 Chevy Camaro SS. It has a shimmy problem when I hit the brakes, when it shimmies, so we're going to get started.
On the back of these bolts, if you can see that, we've pre-marked in white marker the orientation of these bolts so that when we put them back we can put them into the same tension. I've also painted white in the lower one so we know which one's top and which one's bottom. Okay, now if you want to bust them bolts loose, you can do it with this wrench. Bridget's going to break them loose. She's not going to bust them off. I got to find a piece of wire or bungee cord. Once you get them broke loose, we can get you a smaller. Go ahead and finish that. You never want, when you take your bolts off your caliper, you never want it to hang on the brake line. You always want to wire your caliper up or bungee cord or something to a spring hanger. You get ready on that last bolt, let me know and I'll help you hold it. Is that both? One, okay. Come on, shut it right over there.
All right, Dad.
Okay, hold on a second.
I actually got it.
Okay. Let me get a wire in that. Try not to poke herself in the eye. Put that up out of the way a little bit. Okay. See if that handles okay. You can go ahead and take that rotor off.
Now that I've touched the old rotor and got dirty, I'm going to go wash my hands, and we're going to get the new rotor, wipe it clean with some brake clean, and get it put on. Alright, we're going to unbox this new rotor, get it out of the plastic, wipe it down with some brake clean to make sure it's real clean. Never cut for yourself with a knife. Pretty dirty already, being brand new.
need another clean rag.
This one's shredded. Can I use this thing?
Yeah, that's what I got it for. And make sure both sides of the rotor are clean. And it's typically, I think, kind of an oil protection to keep the rotors from rusting in transit. Okay. Yeah, good job.
Alright, there we go. We put it on. Does that look right?
Yep, looks good. And we'll put the rotor back on. And then change the pads. See the marks okay?
Yeah.
They're close?
Yeah.
I can get it if you need to.
That one's almost done. Yeah, that one's done. Yeah, that looks good. You want to check them though?
Yeah, we'll check them. So somebody worked on these brakes, I think, before us, so I'm not sure that they... Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to take out these retaining pins that keep the clip in that hold in the brake pads. So I'm just going to tap them out. Oh, I got to push down on that.
So at that point, you can push that brake retainer in and just wiggle that pin to pull it out. And it's a little stiff. It takes a little bit. We keep these separate, top and bottom. So we'll mark that top. Same thing for the bottom. Ooh, that one came out.
Shot out.
What's your hit? Okay.
Alright. Now we're going to pull out these brake pads. Make sure the clip, you know where the clip is on each one, how to put them back in there.
So the inside clip is down and the outside clip
Is up.
is up. Okay. So there's a little bit of kind of like silicone that they put on the brake pad. It's lube or whatever, and we're going to try to clean some of that off right there, and you can almost see it. If I get that camera up there, you can see that. Almost looks like rubber. It's a lube. Okay, so I push those back and they look pretty even on there. Now,
I'm going to take these pins, and they're pretty rusty, so I'm going to take some sandpaper and sand it down a little bit to get that rust off so it makes it go in easier. Brake component on here.
Says it's kind of a lube. The popsicle stick seems to work pretty good for getting that all around on there. It smells like Elmer's glue.
Alright, so I got this side put in, clip down. This side the clip's going to go up. I'm just going to put it in here and get it lined up. Sorry, Dad.
No, I think that's good. You'll get it perfect when you put that pin in there. Here you go. You can let that top come out while you push that in.
Actually, it's going to go this way.
Yep. I can hold the light on the other side and you can see how close it is. Oh, it looks pretty close. You good?
Yeah, same.
Flush?
Flush.
Okay.
Hey,
That is, it is so easy, it's almost, you'd think it almost isn't right. Or that's what I think. The top one's a little more stiff. I can push that back if you need.
Okay.
Oh, good job.
There we go.
I think it's going to go.
Yeah, looks good.
Good deal. That looks so easy to do. Anyway, that's the dual caliper. Not too tight. Break it. It's only 10 millimeter.
Oh, you mean this? Okay, I got it. That's tight enough.
All right. Well, that's brakes and rotors. No more. That's good enough, yeah. Bridget's going to put a little anti-seize on the threads, just a little bit to protect them. But make sure you get a truer torque when you torque the lug nuts. What's the torque on these lug nuts?
110 to 130.
Wow. We'll probably just do 110 on that.
Okay, so we're going to put the wheels and tires back on. These ones are splined, the lug nuts, so we have a special tool to get them off and on. So my dad's going to help me and lift this sucker up.
Tire you wouldn't think's heavy, but it is heavy. to.
Alright, we're gonna take this down, the lift down, so we can torque the wheels, tires. You know, it's not
Yeah,
working.
push it down. You need to change your oil while it's on the lift, do you?
I need to take it in somewhere to change.
What? Take it in?
I have two.
Wash your mouth out with soap. Pretty close. What I would do is I would run them for a while and then bring them over and we'll recheck them.
Okay. It was actually easier than I thought it was gonna be, doing the brakes. Probably couldn't have done it by myself. My dad helped me out a lot, so, but yeah, it was fairly, I don't know how long it took us. How long would you think?
An hour and a half,
or
yeah, something like that, to do both.
So, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But when they're done, hopefully that'll take away my shingy when I touch my brakes, and yeah, hopefully they'll last a while.
So now what do you have to do with your brakes?
The directions said I should drive 30 miles an hour, go to 5 miles an hour, 30 different times, giving it a 30-second break so they can pull off to brake them in.
Okay, so 30 miles an hour, slam on the brakes,
Yeah.
take it down to
Down to
5.
five.
Yeah, okay, well, got a good place to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for watching Papa John's World. We had a great time doing the brakes on my daughter's car. Hope you had fun too. Please subscribe to the channel.